Hey there, Team 19. We got a lot of new Team 19 members, so hey guys, what's up? Welcome to some of our exclusive video content that I upload. I try to upload weekly to Patreon. Last week, I was like, so much going on with Sailor Moon, the eclipse and everything, so I was a little lazy last week. But this week, there's a lot of cool stuff going on. So we just saw Game of Thrones, the last season finale. We just told everybody on Facebook and YouTube and some other places about how our next big video is going to be on Game of Thrones. We're going to do a large season 7 breakdown. It's going to be really fun. We have a lot of really interesting ideas. I think you guys are really going to dig it. It's going to take a few weeks though, because these are our larger reviews. We're currently pivoting to doing like less reviews on YouTube, but making them like bigger and like having the production value up, so it's like quality over quantity. That's kind of our new bag right now, so that's really cool. And yeah, I just want to give you guys a couple of my preliminary thoughts on the season. This season is really interesting because, as we all know, they're off the books, so it's up to them, the writers over at HBO, to do what they're gonna do. I've been worrying about this for a while now, so we finally kind of get to see what they do. And you know, they're kind of in a really hard position. Like, I feel bad for them, but at the same time I feel bad for the Game of Thrones writers, and at the same time I don't feel bad for them, because it's like there's just they got some crazy shoes to fill. I feel like they blew through the books way too fast. I mean, once they realized kind of what a hit they had on their hands, they could have slowed down, you know? They could have made a couple seasons out of one book at a time. But I know it gets really weird when you start getting later on in the book series, because then the book series are, I don't know. It's a whole thing. I get it. It's a hard position to be put in. At the same time, though, you know, there's a lot of fun stuff this season that I really liked. So it's like it's so frustrating, but it's also so fun at the same time. Like, I really enjoy watching Game of Thrones with my neighbors. That's kind of a really fun thing that we do. It's brought my neighbors and I together, and we have a nice little Game of Thrones night that we do, and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, I look forward to talking to you more about that. You know, I think that Cersei's gonna like make an alliance with the Night's King and give her baby. I don't think I wanted Sansa for Night's Queen. I don't think that's gonna happen. Who is Brienne gonna fucking talk to? Is she gonna talk to Tormund if he's still alive? Is she going to talk to Jaime, who's on his way up there? Is she going to, I don't know, maybe hook up with Pod? I mean, Pod's supposed to be really fucking good in the sack, so like, yeah, and then there's a surprise contestant in the Brienne Bachelorette Season 8 Game of Thrones situation. The Hound. I noticed when they saw each other when they were in King's Landing that, like, I don't know, she smiled around him, and like, they were just like talking about Arya and like Sansa and just this whole thing, and I was like, I never really thought of Brienne and the Hound together, but I mean, they are like the same height, so it kind of makes sense. But you know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how that goes. These are the questions, the burning questions I have. It's really, you know, Game of Thrones fanfic theater. I'm just gonna focus on the Brienne romance next season, and you know, I wonder how Jon's gonna feel about fucking his aunt when he figures that shit out. I mean, I don't think he's going to be into that. But I mean, at that point, it's like, well, you've already done it, so why stop? Just keep going. So will he? Won't he? I guess we'll find out. These are my dumb questions.